Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to the Trans-Vietnam train named Shades in Vietnam. This special train journey is exclusively operated by Vietnam crew. I'm Sang, your driver today. Please secure your seat and your luggage. We are about to start a tour of discoveries around Vietnam. Last week, we were at the first stop of Lao Cai province. Today, the Shades of Vietnam train will take you to a district which is the largest cinnamon area in Lao Cai. Let's go deeper and explore Bao Yen district. We already know that cinnamon is the main crop of Lao Cai province, bringing great changes to the lives of indigenous people. Although not the first place to plant, Bao Yen has become famous for the largest cinnamon area in the province. So what has brought about such a big change in this land? Bao Yen district is the eastern gateway of Lao Cai province. First of all, let us give you a brief introduction to this land. Bao Yen district is the eastern gateway of Lao Cai province, 75 kilometers from Lao Cai city, 263 kilometers from Hanoi. It has a natural area of 827.91 kilometers. The district has 15 ethnic groups living together. Ethnic groups living in the area have their cultural characteristics, but in the process of labor, production, and resistance against foreign invaders. The ethnic groups in the district have formed solidarity, attachment, and creation of unity in the cultural characteristics of the Bao Yen ethnic community. To become an agricultural development area, Bao Yen needs to have advantages in terms of weather and land. The climate in Bao Yen is characterized by a hot tropical climate, forming two climate subregions, northeast and northwest. Land resources, climate, and underground minerals created favorable conditions for Bao Yen to develop a comprehensive agroforestry industrial economy. Due to the influence of geological structure, most of Bao Yen's land is yellow-red phreatic soil. Bao Yen's topography is strongly divided with high mountains, deep ravines, and narrow valleys. The natural area of the district is large, but mainly forest and forest land account for more than 70% of the natural area of the district. Not only has abundant natural resources like rare and precious forest products, primeval forest, but Bao Yen forest also has a variety of birds, animals, and some precious medicinal herbs. Natural land in Bao Yen has also capable of growing industrial crops and fruit trees. Because of such good natural conditions, cinnamon in Bao Yen has many advantages to grow and develop. So now let's find out how cinnamon has grown in Bao Yen. Cinnamon trees were planted scattered in the district 30 to 40 years ago. Although it is not the first locality to plant cinnamon trees, Bao Yen is a district with the largest cinnamon area in Lao Cai province. Cinnamon trees were planted scatteredly in communes and towns in the district 30 to 40 years ago. However, it was not until 2010 that people really cared about developing this tree. In the previous period, local authorities faced many difficulties in propagandizing to limit the expansion of cassava growing areas because it caused soil degradation. However, about the past 10 years, the area planted to cassava and inefficient forestry trees has gradually been replaced by cinnamon. Since the cinnamon oil extraction factories came into operation, the cinnamon growing area in Bao Yen district has been continuously expanded, creating a breakthrough in the development of the forest economy here. 3 to 4 years ago, when there was no factory, the cinnamon growing area of the whole district was less than 5,000 hectares. In 2021, it has increased to about 21,000 hectares. Communes with large cinnamon growing areas such as Yen Sơn, Xuân Hoa, and Bao Yen continuously exceeded the annual plan. Currently, the total area of cinnamon in Bao Yen district reaches 22,000 hectares, an increase of 4 times compared to 2010, in which the area of cinnamon from 1 to 4 years old has 3,545 hectares. The area of cinnamon over 4 years old, starting to thin out leaves to branches, has 9,805 hectares. The area of cinnamon over 10 years old, starting to collect bark, is 8,650 hectares. Up to now, in Bao Yen district, there have been 3 large-scale cinnamon oil processing factories. Previously, the factory only operated seasonally. Now it can operate it all year round thanks to abundant raw materials. With more than 6,000 hectares of cinnamon, Xuân Hoa and Bao Yen communes are known as the cinnamon capital of Bao Yen. Xuân Hoa is a commune with the largest cinnamon growing area in Bao Yen district with over 3,200 hectares. Bao Yen commune has about 2,600 hectares of cinnamon. From the development of cinnamon in Bao Yen, people's lives have been greatly improved. Not only are trees planted to help protect the forest, but also bring a lot of economic value to the people here. Bao Yen cinnamon has greatly improved people's lives. Cinnamon has made a marked change in people's lives. When you go to Xuân Hoa, the western street of Bao Yen district, you can see it is full of cinnamon. There's no shortage of billionaire farmers. Thanks to cinnamon trees, the village no longer has poor households. Now if the families need money, they just need to cut a little cinnamon to cover their expenses. It is estimated that each year, people in Bao Yen district earn more than 1,120 billion VND from cinnamon trees, including exploiting bark and pruning branches and leaves. Cinnamon is a tree with a long business cycle, long life, and high economic value for people. Each hectare of cinnamon yields about 6 to 8 tons of dried cinnamon bark, 80 to 100 tons of leaves and branches used for distilling essential oils, and 80 to 100 cubic meters of earth. Economic value for cinnamon growers is estimated at the end of the business cycle. Exploitation in the 13th to 15th years at more than 500 million VND per hectare. The average profit per year for cinnamon growers is more than 30 million VND, 2 times higher than that of other trees such as icicle, while the investment cost is similar. Moreover, from the 5th year, people can collect wounding trees, branches, and leaves to sell gradually, each year collecting 30 to 40 million VND. In the context of the impact of the COVID-19 pandemic and market fluctuation, some other key crops such as tea, lemongrass have difficulties in consumption, but cinnamon growers are still living well. The price of cinnamon still tends to increase. People's living standards have improved, so the mobilization of resources from people to build public works such as cultural houses, roads is also more convenient. From the development of the trees, the households here are not only better off, but also have people to have closer access to business firms, is initially to plan cement production and improve quality. The steering committee established cooperative groups and cooperative to produce and trade cinnamon. This is a premise to attract business, to invest in factories and processing technology, helping to improve the quality and output efficiency of Bao Yen cinnamon. So how can cinnamon help people here to get better? Let's explore the quality of Bao Yen cinnamon with us. Bao Yen district is the first district to receive FSC certificate. Bao Yen district is the first district to receive FSC certificate from the Forest Stewardship Council for over 5,700 hectares of cement forest. Bao Yen cinnamon products as well as Lao Cai cinnamon ranked third in the country in terms of quality and essential oil content, with cinnamon essential oil ranked third in the country in terms of quality and essential oil content. And with the essential oil content ranked by modern method, Bao Yen cinnamon oil is less prone to impurities and has high purity and quality. Cement products in Bao Yen also confirm the quality of organic standards, which can penetrate high-end markets such as European and American countries. Shortly, along with planning an appropriate cement growing area, Bao Yen is promoting to attract business to invest, forming a production chain to improve the value of cement. Bao Yen district is also focusing on planning a sustainable cement area. The province is striving to reach a cement area of about 26,000 hectares by 2025, reaching 30,000 hectares by 2030. Ladies and gentlemen, we just had an interesting journey in Bao Yen district, Lao Cai province. So please keep your ticket for the next stop by subscribing to Vihaba's podcast channel. The Shades of Vietnam train will continue to take you to other promising lands in Lao Cai. On behalf of Vihaba and the entire crew, we'd like to thank you for joining us, and we look forward to seeing you on the next trip